I'm Rain, and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. Um, I played the game and I thought I was recording everything, but it turns out that I was not. So I don't know exactly how much footage was gone, but let's do a quick overcap. I got a fourth person. I have a fifth person in the dock waiting. I'm just waiting till they get their bed built. Uh, Farm is complete. I went over that. I'll probably have to go over that again. I tapped into the vacuum, started this out. I built a water pump and started pumping out this. And other than that, you really didn't miss much. So let's just get started. Oxygen levels are still pretty low. As you can see, these guys are kind of suffocating in their sleep. But I am, according to my reports, producing enough oxygen. So, okay, these are different than the people that I had last time. That's interesting, because as I recall, I didn't have anyone with diver's lungs. I was just getting sick of not having people, and I was getting the best that I could. Um, well, this one seems like the optimal one with the diver's lungs, and yeah, so we'll just go with them. Let's see. Turn them off from research. Turn them off from power generation. Definitely want them building. We want them digging. We'll stop them from delivering. And yeah, we'll keep it like that for the time being. Definitely got someone who's good. They're definitely going to be quick at constructing. That's a very good thing. If I remember right, though, I needed more material. All that sand fell down. Well, let's dig that out. Because we don't need her suffocating like what happened in Raven's build. Still working on getting all the water out of there. We've been having an algae shortage. I had to dig into my algae a little bit. I mean, it's not that we're short around here. There's plenty of algae in the area. It's just what I had is no longer there. Like what I had already dug up was used. And I blame that primarily on this thing. Looks like Nisbet had uninterrupted sleep. I don't know why. Maybe suffocation. But yeah, they're just slowly working on this. I actually should probably, at the very least, prioritize this. Just so we get a bed built before the end of the night. According to our oxygen usage, we're still looking, it's looking like we're just barely producing the amount of oxygen we have in there. So we'll eventually need to get another one. I built a light here to have these guys producing more oxygen. They do produce more oxygen if there's light on them. So these guys almost got a bed built. farm is doing very well too, also. If I do things right, my farming should supply enough of these meal ice to keep them fed until these plants regrow, and I shouldn't have to cook anything. That's my ultimate goal. Oh, we'll do enough to support a colony of 8. I really don't know if we'll end up getting the colony that big, but you know, you just mimic everything that's on the one side and the other. Still pretty low in resources. I don't like being low in metallic resources. I also don't like being low in oxygen, but that's kind of a normal thing for the game. When we tapped into this oxygen, or this vacuum over here, the oxygen just kind of gave us issues. Alright, so it's the end of the next day. I'm hoping that no one suffocates in their sleep. It doesn't really look like they're going to. They're kind of sitting at the in-between area. Let's see here. This is the report for yesterday. And it looks like we made 0.7 kilograms more oxygen. Now that is including this one. It does include that one in the report, so I have to take that into consideration, that out here the oxygen isn't being as generated as much as it is in here. But this thing is continuing to pump the liquid out, and that's just what we need. We don't want the liquid. Prioritize that algae to 6 because we are going to need a little bit of it. Pretty sure algae is all that we got right now. Nope, we got fertilizer as well. So we've only got like 500 algae. It's not a lot. I don't know where that extra sand just came from. Oh, I dug upwards. Duh. So they're just gonna keep continuing to build that. If I absolutely need to, there is 3 oxylights here. I can tap into that. I generally like to keep a little oxylite around for an emergency. Ooh, that's a lot of chlorine. And wolframite. So as I was saying, in what I didn't record, I do plan on coming down here because these puffs are definitely something that I want to utilize. Like I said, I don't have much knowledge of what they do. I know they eat this, they inhale the slime, or inhale the polluted oxygen and poop out slime. I've never had this many in one location before. That's definitely something interesting to me. And I can't wait to get down there. So I think this liquid is down far enough to where I can put these down here. So how many do we got? 3, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Food shortage. See, plenty of food. was going at a ×3 speed. Oops. I only generally like to play at a ×2 and go ×3 at night. So we'll prioritize them to build these ones. Oh yeah, we also built the bigger batteries, we built the supercomputer, and got some research going. This is what the research tree is looking like right now. I just basically clicked on this one so it just burned through advanced filtration and worked towards percolation. Alright, we got some food going. Still running at a ×3. So all the carbon dioxide falls down here, and then these, they're going to eat up the carbon dioxide, and they are going to produce oxygen as soon as we get them all built. And since this is done, we'll deconstruct this. We will also deconstruct the liquid pipe up to there. Probably keep that just because I don't know where we're going to be going from that point. We'll prioritize all these at a 6. And we will deconstruct all of these. Still whining about the food shortage, even though there kind of isn't one. I mean, we got enough food for... Okay, sorry about that, guys. Something happened with my computer, and I'm not quite exactly sure what, but... looks like everything's all better now. So I know we at least got one more of these seeds. Jeez, we filled up our storage again. Storage containers are never big enough. You always end up seeming to run out. Let's see what our report's looking like. So it looks like we are producing reasonable amounts of oxygen. No seeds, no organics. Same with this. Alright. So it looks like they got this pretty well mined out. Just destroy those. Dig out these edges. And we'll just expand our gas permeable tile. We don't want to go into there. That's blocked off for a reason. But as soon as we get this opened up, we'll have better airflow throughout here. Right now we're just kind of squeezing everything between this small area. Kind of want to get that done before the episode's done. So they're just going to continue to dig it. It's just what they do. Now that that's all opened up, air can flow freely throughout there. You can already see it's starting to kind of expand its way up. It's got plenty of room for the CO2 to fall down, and these things are just going to start slowly eating away that CO2. And since this all flows freely, it's going to start slowly flowing up. And we have some stress that we need to monitor. So there's Abe and Lindsay. And who was the third one? Mima. So since they're beginning to get so stressed out, the next step that we do is the decor. As you can see, it's horrible everywhere. So this is just how I fight the decor. I don't think I got anyone who specializes in art, but these are going to take many episodes to build. But I'm basically just maximizing my area of coverage for all this. Who is my art person? Let them continue to do that. Looks like I got no one, so we'll assign it to Mima. Why not? Alright, well, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoy it, and catch me for more.